Welcome ladies and gents to my very first interview on my channel, guys. I thought it'd be really interesting to get Craig on. He's in the Household Cavalry.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I'm Craig, so I'm a fellow YouTuber like Drakey. I do more military fitness based and vlogging, so go and check me out, Craig Hollman. Yeah. But yeah, I'm in the Household Cavalry, have been for the last year and a half.
How are you finding it in the Household Cavalry?
It's good, so I transferred in from the Royal Artillery. Very accepting regiment, and they put me on all my career courses to catch up, so yeah, lads are gleaming and very accepting.
Yeah, really. What made you choose that job role? Why did you retrade?
I'd done everything I wanted to do in the Royal Artillery, and I actually thought about Household Cavalry when I first joined up back in 2006. So it's something I've always wanted to do. Armoured reconnaissance is like the OPs, and it's still, I can do that soldiering instead of going behind a desk job for that little bit longer, which is what I like doing.
So I was speaking to you a minute ago about away from the camera in regards to ranks and that, and it's something I don't know a lot about. Explain the rank structure because I'm really confused.
So yeah, it is slightly different to the rest of the army. We have slightly different rank structure, so you still have your lance corporals and stuff. They're just called something slightly different due to a tradition years ago. I won't go right into it. You used to have a lance corporal, and then for a corporal you have a lance corporal of horse. For a sergeant you have a corporal of horse. For a staff sergeant, colour sergeant, you have a staff corporal, and then for sergeant majors you have corporal majors. So the word sergeant's taken out of it all.
So for people that might be interested in joining your cap badge, what do you do day to day within your battalion or regiment? Is it a regiment?
It's a regiment, yeah.
What's your day to day life?
Could be anything. We're very busy at the minute, so if you're joining the army to actually be busy, then we are the place to be. But it could be anything from maintenance on the CVRT fleet. We're taking up drones now, so we'll be out flying the drones. You've got lads away on exercise. We've got snipers. So the snipers are always out doing their snipers bit as a course starting soon. It could be anything from day to day. What else have we got going on? You've got the signals, lads, if you want to go down the signals route, so we'll constantly check and make sure the comms are working. And then just day-to-day training, so obviously we're reconnaissance, so you're day-to-day going through your reconnaissance drills.
You mentioned retrade. That's something a lot of people ask me, and I've done it myself as well actually. How easy did you find it, and what advice would you give people who are not enjoying the current trade and like to retrade? How difficult was it to retrade?
It was actually pretty easy for me. I know a lot of people that have retraded and they found it hard. I sort of went the back route. My advice, if you're going to do it, is go directly to the regiment that you want to go to, like I did. Speak to their careers management officer directly, and then do it all through there. Obviously, keep your chain of command in the loop. Don't, still in, what's the word I'm looking for? Still have a respect for your chain of command and keep them in the loop and talk to them, but go directly to the regiment. So you can get the process speeded up a bit quicker.
So another thing what I'm really curious about, what's the differences in between obviously the trade in general? What's the difference between your time at the artillery to your Household Cavalry now? What's the major differences there?
Not much. I think the army's the army, it's that brotherhood, isn't it? True. All soldiers are the same, you've all got the same banter. Everyone likes going out for a beer, everyone likes having a laugh. It's just a job. The job's slightly different, that is it. The way they speak on the radio is different to how the artillery works, and your day-to-day work's different. Other than that, it's all the same. There isn't much difference. Yeah,
I completely agree with that. It doesn't matter what cap badge you're in, that you're always going to make friends everywhere else, and it's like pretty much all the same. You are in the Royal Blues, aren't you? Is it the Royal
Blues and Royals?
Blues and Royals. Can you talk a little bit about that? You've got two different regiments, haven't you, within the same cap badge, is it? Or?
Yeah, so under the Household Cavalry you have two regiments. You have the Blues and Royals and the Lifeguards. To be honest, it doesn't make much of a difference anymore. Years ago they were separate regiments and they did everything separately. Now if you're in the armoured side in Windsor, it doesn't really matter. You could be in a vehicle, I'm a Blue, I could be a Blues and Royals commander, you could have a Lifeguard that's your driver. As back in the day, the whole crew would be, the whole squadron would be Lifeguard, the whole squadron would be Blues.
That's interesting. Though.
But if you go across to the ceremonial side, it is separate. So you have the Blues and Royals have their own stables and the Lifeguards have those, and they go out and parade separately. But armoured side, it doesn't make a difference anymore.
Another thing you mentioned earlier on when we were talking, it's something again I didn't know, and apparently you are the only regiment that salute people without a beret on. Is that right? Or
so it's the Blues and Royals. You are able to, and they still do. Yeah, they salute without a beret on, or they salute with any sort of headdress. So if you're wearing your helmet, you would still salute.
Yeah, that's interesting. That I've never seen that before. So for the younger people who are watching, or anyone who's getting into the British Army, what advice would you give young people looking to get fit for the British Army?
Yeah.
Because you are, guys, check out his channel, it's all going to be in the description, but yeah, he knows his stuff in regards fitness. He's done P Company, we're going to talk about that in a minute. What advice would you give young people looking to join the British Army and getting fit?
Is actually go out and train. I've been an instructor at Pirbright, and you see the same stuff. They're not prepared mentally and physically.
Yeah.
You know, you need to go out and get the miles in your legs. They all turn up. You know, you got your average bit of fitness, and then they go out on a 6 mile run, and it's a shock to the system.
Yeah.
You need to get out and do those mileage. You don't have to thrash yourself.
Yeah.
But you know, the biggest advice is just get out running.
Yeah.
You know, you haven't got to do it till you break. You know, 2 or 3 steady state runs a week, and then now we're going strength based as well. I know this is quite a long answer.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
Get out and get in the gym now. There's a lot of weights. You can mostly vouch for this now. The army's going more into the strength and size. So 2 or 3 strength sessions a week, and then 2 or 3 cardio, not just running, biking, swimming, and running. Is actually, you know, turn up with a basic level of fitness.
Yeah, I've watched your new fitness video the other day in regards to new fitness test in the British Army. On a personal level, I really thought it was really brilliantly done, really professional. Would you say to focus a little bit more on strength now with the new fitness test, or?
Yes, yeah, there was no strength back in the day, like when you mostly joined and when I joined. You know, there wasn't really much weights involved. You did the odd circuit, but the rest of it was running and tabbing. Yeah, definitely. Just your basic compound movements. So all you need to worry about is obviously still do your press ups, your pull ups. But I'd get in the gym, squats, bench press, deadlift, and overhead press with a barbell. So like a military press.
Yeah.
If you just concentrate on them 4 movements, you know it's going to help you a lot.
Yeah, you're going to gain your strength, aren't you? It's going to build up over time. In regards to pull-ups and that, you think they should train in that as well, that aspect, or?
Yeah, I think you should be able to train in that. You know, you should be able to pull your own body weight, I think. You know, if you can't, then that's a new movement that you should do. It's like a core sort of movement. I think press-ups and pull-ups, you should be able to do, you know, a good amount of them. It's just going to put you in good stead for the future. As
you know, someone who does a lot of fitness videos and a lot of fitness and knows a lot about fitness, do you think it's a good thing that the army is swayed away from all the putting the miles out there as in running, you know, in the new fitness test?
Yeah, you can mostly vouch for this. When on exercise or on tour, do you run in shorts, trainers and t-shirt?
Oh, you know, I love it. I love that answer.
So you would never run, and with the way all the new equipment that's coming in, things are just getting bigger and heavier.
Yeah.
You know, your Bergens are getting heavier.
Yeah.
You know, even though we're doing this fight light, you still at some point got to pick up your Bergen and get tabbing with it.
You know what? I love that. I love that what you've just said, because throughout the first few years while I joined the British Army, a lot of people had that discussion all the time. Yeah. Why the hell are we doing a run? You know, I know a lot of people said it's just to see where you are with your fitness, but when do you put your trainers and shorts on when you don't in battle? You don't,
so you should still run, definitely, because you need that basic level of cardio. But yeah, definitely chuck in 2 or 3 weight sessions, strength and conditioning sessions a week.
Definitely, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. I really enjoyed this. I think it's really interesting. I really do mean that. I've never actually spoke to someone in the Household Cavalry in regards to ranks and that. It's completely new to me. The Household Cavalry, you know, they're the only ones that have Corporal of Horse, if I'm right. Yeah. So it's not right often you actually have to address someone by Corporal of Horse, guys. Would you like to say anything else to end the video? Or?
Don't forget to subscribe to Drakey's channel. He's very good content. I've watched him for a while now. Please subscribe to mine. Your support's been amazing. But just what we spoke about earlier, turn up prepared for your selection and basic training. They're all technically interviews at the end of the day. So get out, you know, you're not going to get fit just by watching things online. Actually get out and, you know, do the training, and you'll have no dramas.
Yeah.
But thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks, Craig.
It's been good.
You know, really interesting. Guys, I hope you learned a lot from this video. Make sure you check out Craig's YouTube. It's going to be in the description. Give them some love, follow him, and I guarantee you some of his content, what I've watched personally, I think is really professional. The way he conducts himself, gives advice, and he knows what he's talking about. See you in the next video.
Hey, cheers.
See you later. Cheers, thank you.